Because of the already existing sin info, I'll just show the counter when I sin.
The audio is a little ahead of the mouth movements.
Really?
Let's be honest, did anyone actually notice?
Also innuendo, even if unintentional.
If it's unintentional, why does it matter?
You can clearly see Flower's head detached from her neck.
Actually, that's a stem.
Ice Cube, don't you think I look beautiful?
Narcissism.
But that's kind of Flower's entire personality this season. Also, not mentioning that Ice Cube loses her legs when she gets kicked.
Why is Pencil so annoyed at Ice Cube? She makes a really good point. And if she said that over and over, that could have been conveyed better.
I think what they were going for the first episode was she's just genuinely annoying.
Convenient.
Well, they do need to establish everything.
You were walking directly towards him for over a second. How did you not see her till she was right on top of you?
Lucky could have slid from off to the side.
Whoa, Pin did not skip leg day.
I'm gonna be saying this a lot. Cartoon!
Stendo arms.
Wow, 2 because it's a cartoon since in a row.
Bubbles are not able to compress themselves like that.
Make that 3 in a row.
Teardrop, calm down.
DB's voice did not need to be pitch shift.
Finally, something I agree with.
Pen, though, you're cool. So are you, Eraser.
Just clarifying that so the audience know we're friends.
Remember how I said they need to establish everything at least once? This is another example of that.
Rocky, wake up!
What made you think he was asleep? His eyes are wide open.
What? Hi, Essie.
Oh, guess Rocky sleeps with his eyes open.
First, the narrator answers his own question, and 2, this is not impossible in real life, so you get 2 sins.
Why is Spongy dripping water everywhere? There isn't any water here.
I mean, the Goiki canal is right next to him since they're in Goiki, so...
How'd you slap a fire, much less do it without burning yourself?
This is not a sin or an anti-sin, but just... I wanna talk about this, because it really makes no sense. Even if you take it, like... Not that you would burn it up, but also, like... Even then, like... It's usually shown that the limbs don't burn from fiery, but one time they did. So do they burn or do they not? But since I have to sin something, I guess I'll add both a sin and an anti-sin.
She is like a bossy bot. A bossy robot?
What about that is difficult to understand?
It's not that they don't understand, it's that they think it's a bad joke.
I'm the Spaceless Default.
I know you're trying to keep all of your sins short and sweet, but you just saying armless faces these four makes it seem like you don't know their names. Which is kind of funny because it's like, ooh, their names are literally the objects they are. Except for the block, his name has a Y at the end of his object. Ooh. So I find out my new intelligence there.
Suddenly Speaker.
That's an answer to you.
Fiery is the first one shown getting onto the island. Did this influence who won in the final?
Well, considering the series is viewer vote.
No.
But what about everybody else? They want it to, you know.
How can you be so sure that everyone wants it?
I mean, he ended up being right, but still weird, so...
Intro takes place after over half the video is over.
Well, if you add 1 beat to that total, it's actually pretty early in the video, so...
Suddenly we're at a fountain stream in the middle of the sea.
It could be in the middle of the Goiki Canal, but I don't know if I should count what I just said as a sin or not, so...
That long tube containing the contestants would definitely fall the length it is without support.
Say it with me now, everybody. Cartoon.
Okay.
You gonna explain why that's a sin? I mean, I can see why that's a sin, but this isn't Psycho Girl, so you kinda need to explain even if it's obvious.
Needle's legs are laid above her body, making it look like her tip sticks out.
What?
What pushed Spongy off? He was completely stationary and then suddenly just went flying.
Simple, he slipped off because he was sitting on a two-fin balance beam.
And then Fiery died.
That's a sin because... why? I mean, it's Flower. If anybody's gonna kill Fiery, it's fucking her.
Extendo arms! Mark 2.
Cartoon.
Also, what is up with Pencil's legs?
Good question, and now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it.
Bubble survives this.
Pencil is behind Bubble here.
Do you really not have a crown for the F-syllable mouth yet?
You do realize this was after the faces got redrawn completely, so maybe they just haven't finished the new F-syllable mouth yet. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, there was 2008 and 2009 versions of these assets that were poorly drawn like the limbs, and the faces were just now like redrawn when bfdi first came out, so yeah.
I believe I can fly! Don't sue me.
I won't sue you, but I will definitely give you 10 cents for subjecting me to that.
Extendo arms! Mark 3.
Oh, cartoon.
Whoa!
Leafy! Watch your language, this is a kid show!
One, that's not what she said. She said ack. And two, even if she did say the F word, this exists, so it'd still be fair game.
I'm wearing non-slip shoes, so
Where did you get those from, though? Did you bring them up with you to the challenge? If so, where were they during the challenge?
Hammer space, like most things in a cartoon, actually.
Also, non-slip shoes are hot.
Cool story, bro. Now, why is that a sin?
oh my god!
Why does getting licked make her slip off? If it was that she got distracted from holding on due to being grossed out, she would have just fell instead of sliding down like that.
Leafy, you're stepping on me! What?
If Leafy was stepping on Blocky, then how did his foot slip out so easily?
I let both of those sins play out because they could be both answered with one word. Cartoon.
If you have fingers for the scissors, why not use it for the paper instead of drawing an even more ugly looking hand?
Considering how the faces look, this is probably a 2008 asset like the rest of the limbs.
Look, when I win the island, I'll let you onto the island.
Pin, this still isn't fair.
Seriously, how isn't that fair? Does the winner get some sort of additional perk that those that are just let on don't get? Maybe that's what the robot servants do.
So, in one sin, this guy managed to answer himself twice. Once on how it's not fair, and second on what the perk is.
Pin, wrong finger.
Pin!
Already covered this, so skip?
No credits. Or anything. Really, the episode just fades to black and it ends. I know this episode is a two-part, but they really should have put something.
Wow, it's almost like it's the same animation as 1B, and not just a two-parter.
Also, two-part episode in the first episode. I know YouTube had a 10-minute time limit at the time, but it's still an inconvenience.
What were they going to do? Scrap half of that first episode? No, siree.